This is the curve for lead 1, this is for lead 2, and this is for lead 3. Now this is the respective positive and negative signs. If the peak is upward, then it is regarded as positive, and if it is downward, then it is regarded as negative. So here mainly the QRS complex is our primary concern. In all the three cases, we have found that the S is in the baseline, so it is regarded as a 0, and when you measure the peak for R, it is plus 8 mm for lead 1, it is plus 21 mm for lead 2, and plus 14 mm for lead 3. Now in tabular form, if we determine the total deflections here by summing this, for lead 1 it is plus 8 mm, for lead 2 it is plus 21 mm, and for lead 3 plus 14 mm. So this basic information is used for determining the electrical axis of the heart. Before this, first what you have to do is to draw an equilateral triangle, as I am showing how to draw an equilateral triangle. You already know this. By using the basic principles of geometry, you can draw the equilateral triangle. Okay, this is the equilateral triangle. Now we have already draw one equilateral triangle here, as you can see. Now what you have to draw, the perpendicular of all the three lines of the equilateral triangle. Now for drawing the perpendicular, again with the help of geometry, we draw the perpendicular of all the three lines. This is for this line, and likewise we have drawn the perpendicular for all the three lines. So the upper line represents the lead 1, this line for lead 2, and this is for lead 3, as we have already mentioned here. And these are the perpendiculars, and this is the intersecting point of the perpendiculars. This is the center of the equilateral triangle, where we assume the heart. Now for the sign convention, if it is the perpendicular line which cuts the base of the equilateral triangle, and in all the sides we regarded this as O, and the right side of this line, this one, is regarded as positive, and this one, this corner is negative. This side is regarded as positive, this side of right side of this O is regarded as positive, and this side is, left side is negative. Similarly, this left side is negative, this side is positive, I have already mentioned, and this side is negative. Now after the basic concept of the different sign conventions, that is the positive and negative charges. Now what we have to do, we have to draw a circle which touches the three vertex of the equilateral triangle. Now taking center, now from the center we have drawn the circle. This is shown. From this point the right side is positive, the left side is negative, and from this point the left side is negative, right side is positive, and from this point the left side is positive, right side is negative. So by maintaining these sign conventions, what we have told earlier, that total deflections for lead 1 is plus 8 mm, and for lead 2 is plus 21 mm, and for lead 3 is plus 14 mm. Now we have to mark the line for the corresponding leads as 8 mm, 21 mm and 14 mm respectively. Now here you can see this is the 8 mm mark, and from this point you have to draw one. Likewise you have to mark 21 mm for lead 2 and 14 for lead 3. Now from these 3 points you have to draw the perpendicular. Now I am drawing the perpendicular from this point. Now this is the perpendicular line. Similarly, you have to draw the perpendiculars here and here. Now, as we have drawn in this figure, the 3 perpendiculars from this line from lead 1, this is the perpendicular for the lead 2, and this is for the lead 3. Now all the 3 perpendiculars meet at a point here, as you can see. Now so this is the perpendicular line from lead 1, this is the perpendicular line from lead 2, and this is the perpendicular line from lead 3. Now all the 3 perpendiculars intersect at a point. Now what you have to do, you have to draw a line connecting the center with this intersecting point, and this should be extended outward like this. Now simply by using the protector, you just put the protector over here. Remember, one perpendicular was drawn through the center. Here this side represents the 0 degree and this side represents plus 180 degree. Now just putting the protector at the center point, like this, you can see that the electrical axis which you have determined is 70 degree. Now mark the 30 degree here and 110 degree here. Now from the center draw these lines. This represents plus 30 degree and this is plus 110 degree. This region represents